What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy, Enlightened Luciferian Prince, coming at y'all once again. Before I proceed with this video, I would like to tell you, if you are around children, please remove them from your immediate vicinity. Before I proceed, just being courteous. Pause. They going? Good. In the previous video that I posted, people, for some odd reason, I don't address people in comment sections about how they feel about my content or whatever. But this one just kind of really just had to get me to get to the point. Said individual goes by the moniker Anthony Lang. Had the nerve to say I'm an agent. Let me tell you something. To be blunt, man, shut your bitch ass up. Bitch, I don't work for no governmental, no federal agency. I don't comply with the system. I'm not even a U.S. citizen. Shut your punk ass up. You the type of motherfucker be late to work. You probably driving your Hyundai like you a month like this shit, a Ferrari. In your head, you like, head ass. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. I ain't no motherfucking agent, motherfucker. I'm an agent for myself. I'm a representative for myself. I'm sovereign, bitch. I don't work for this motherfucking matrix. So, to be honestly respectful to you, suck your own dick. To be honest with you, and fuck you. And if you don't like what I gotta say on my channel, get the fuck off. Because I can smell the goddamn spray starts on your uniform. Why would you try to make people believe that that's something that's plausible? Like try harder, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get your little miserable ass out of here. You've probably been through several divorces and you're probably in debt. So get the fuck off my channel, bitch. Anyway. Let's go back to the focus. This is something that I want my viewers to know that has promulgated from a particular entity that has had industrial handle on basically how your life is ran today. Now, Monumental Day, title of the video is September 25th, 1926. Very monumental day that has totally shaped and made your life the way it is because you believe you have to work. Right? September 25th, 1926, Henry Ford announces the 8-hour, 5-day work week. Henry Ford was responsible for several things. First off, he didn't invent the automobile. He only basically made a way to mass manufacture it by using Sir George Washington Carver. The legacy goes deeper. George Washington Carver was actually not responsible for just making peanut butter or understanding what the peanut plant was and so forth. No. First off, he was actually adopted by a particularly what we call unmelanated family. And because the mother was afraid of him procreating with their particular daughter, he had the man castrated. Yeah. So, Henry Ford, who was an industrialist at the time, used him for his particular knowledge and showed him how to mass produce autos by showing him how to multiply different specimens of plants. One particular plant that actually germinates faster than any other plant is the peanut. So that's why people say that George Washington Carver was basically an individual who particularly knew what he was doing. So he was like, okay, well, mass production. That's where it came from. That's why they call it auto plants. This took place. So since auto production in the early 1900s was a very competitive force to bring industrialism to capitalism, is the reason why, particularly, he announced that you have to have 8 hour, 5 day work week. Take the weekends off. This is the work standard that has been set. It was set by pre-social capitalism. Straight. Facts. In less than 6 minutes. But most people can't get off of that I can't do it mentality, because you think that you have to go to work. It was something that was a standard that was set by somebody who particularly basically capitalized off somebody else's ingenuity. What should this tell you? What you should start doing is using your own fucking brain, your own mind, to make sure that you can bring your own prosperity to your life and stop slaving to other people. And people are like, well, what do you mean? So how I'm going to live? Use your fucking brain. People are like, well, what are you talking about? Let's go further. You know that it's people who literally stream playing video games and make millions of dollars. Like one of the top YouTubers I can tell you about is PewDiePie, right? Just plays video games. This man's got millions of viewers. You see what I'm saying? Got a ruby plaque from YouTube by playing video games. You mean to tell me you can't think for yourself? Wow. Think about that. That's the thing that I try to explain to a lot of people. Like you have to realize that you are in charge of your own life. You don't have to do nothing illegal, nothing wrong. Use that tool between your two shoulders. And it makes life so much more simple. How does one man determine, an 8-hour, 5-day work week in 1926, and it's 2021, and this is the same way that people are still living? If COVID should have taught you one thing, we're going to say that should have taught you one thing. It should have taught you basically how to use your spare time. You know what they say, spare time? Pay attention. All these quaint phrases that we use so loosely. It should have taught you that. In less than 9 minutes. Straight. Use your brain. Like, straight. Like, times of distress often should bring out the best potential that you actually possess. Which basically means that, you know, fuck it. I can't do this, so I'm gonna do this. It's called an alternate path, which is now you basically putting yourself in the driver's seat of being functional and determining what you do next, what your next step is. You're not an automaton. But if you want to be, stay that way. Trust me, they'll definitely love to use you. Now people say, can I borrow you for a minute? Borrow? You want to borrow me? I don't think I can do that. You can't borrow me. I'm sorry. You can't borrow me. What you want? You know what I'm saying? That's the way you have to look at life now. Because people who view my content know for a fact, particularly, that irrespective of what their personal beliefs are, it is what it is. You're here for a reason. You might not be here for the right reason, but you're here for a reason. But you ain't gonna stop my divine purpose. So to that punk ass bitch that had the nerve to try to call me out talking about I'm an agent, don't get it fucked up. I ain't even really studying you. I just had to call you out. You just a miserable motherfucker that's probably facing a lot of problems that you can't solve on your own. And you realize you stuck in a certain situation that you can't fix, and that's your fucking problem. And that's your karma. Good for you, you punk ass bitch. Whoever you are. Straight. But don't ever call me that shit. Don't ever play me like that. Straight. I'm from North. You ain't from motherfucking North, man. Fuck them. Straight. I keep that armor on. Trust me. I believe in my creator. I know for a fact. My creator, it wasn't government. So fuck you. Straight. It's your face. That's why I hope them people that's looking for that child support come find your little punk ass quick. Bitch. You have to understand one of the 48 laws of power. And I tell people, here's the 50th law. Stay in your motherfucking lane. If nobody asks for you, don't come. I didn't ask you to view my content. The fuck you on my channel for? I didn't ask you. This is something my creator endowed for me to do, and I'm doing it for the people who need it. Fuck you and fuck your opinion. That's how I look at life from now on, from anybody. Straight. So that shit don't bother me. It kind of irritated me, but it don't bother me. Hurt. The way works. Your way ain't working. So fuck you. Go make somebody else miserable. Like your fucking ex-wife or some shit. Fuck about my shit. But stay empowered. Stay enlightened. And one word I speak to people in real time: learn how to make yourself happy. Learn how to make yourself enjoy your existence. I ain't saying be careless. No, of course not. Do whatever makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? If you like planting gardens and stuff, shit, make several. You know, don't let your potential die. That is something that you want to, you love, that you want to be prosperous for you. It's basically the momentum of this video. If you like planting vegetables, you vegan, whatever, you like cooking, do that shit. Do it. It's your right. It's your gift. It's your talent. You have nobody has to convince you that it's not the way you're not supposed to do something. Do it. Trust me, you can profit off of it at the same time if you motivate yourself to do it. You just have to find the time to do it. You see what I'm saying? Orchids, I've always loved to water orchids. Now, it was something that I've done in my teens, and I grew up with it in my adulthood. And so that's a latent potential. Start looking into your latent potentials and start looking at yourself for what it is, and start looking at yourself as being a slave or a victim, particularly to a system that particularly wants to exploit you. Use yourself. Use your brain. You got one. If you do, as my dad said, rest in peace, mind over matter. But if you don't have a mind, it don't matter. Like and subscribe. You don't like what I have to say? Please stay the fuck out my comment section. Like, just get the fuck on, because you bringing that same bullshit ass energy that you don't already know potentially shows your impotence and your weakness about you not being active about doing shit. So you're not gonna stop shit going on in my life, because I know how to make myself happy, joyous, and prosperous all through life, all legit, and all through knowledge. So I'm living my particular earthly experience before I go to my eternal home. So fuck you. Straight. And you got to make sure you gotta walk that way. It works. Trust me. I've been doing it for quite a long time. No good thing is denied to those who love the Creator for the purpose in which they were created. I'm good. Peace, light, love. Agents, you know what it is. But title of this video is September 25th, 1926. Choose your path. It works out.